Hi, good morning. Sorry I'm doing this in the morning. I have a sick dog and things didn't go well last night. So I'm in bed, just woke up, the whole 9 yards. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about burnout. And burnout can happen anytime in your whole 30. It can happen day 15, day 20. It can happen if you're doing a whole 60, anywhere between day 30 and day 60, certainly. But I just wanted to touch quickly on some things that can help you do that. By the way, the heavy breathing and whatnot is my dog Jake talking to me, so just pay no attention to that. Okay, first thing I would say is try some new foods. Maybe get a CSA basket or just go grab some food, some veggies that you have no idea what to do with and bring them home and then start looking at recipes and start playing around with that. That's a really good way to incorporate more veggies and whatnot in anyway, and it's a good learning tool. So I mean, I would do that even if you aren't burned out, but you can start there. Let's see. Take a time out. Don't cook for a week. There's lots of services out there now. We didn't have those in the olden days, but they're there now that you can use, like True Fare and Sunbasket and Fia's. Fia's is more of a local thing, but there's lots of stuff you can do. And let somebody else do the cooking. Just do freezer meals or whatnot. Sometimes it just gets tiring thinking about food. I know because I have to think about my own food, but then I also have to think about everybody else's food too. So, so I understand that. But just do the frozen stuff, or have somebody. There's all sorts of different meal prep places out there now, so you can definitely do that, and just take a little break from cooking. It does get to be much, and especially if you know you're going to have a super busy week and things could go sideways real quick, that's a great time to incorporate something like that in. Okay. Get a kedge, buy a kedge. And by kedge, it's a word I picked up from this book a long time ago called Younger Next Year, but buy something. Okay. Now, in the minimalist world, this is probably not cool, but buy yourself a new appliance. If you don't already have an instant pot, buy yourself an instant pot, or buy an air fryer, or buy an immersion blender, or buy a little egg cooker, or even just some new utensils and some new dish towels. Anything just to spice things up a little bit, just so that you get in the kitchen and go, oh, I want to use this. It's kind of silly, but it does work. Um, Also, well, new cookbooks. New cookbooks are always a good thing too. Um, that gets you excited about to try something. Um, Here's a good one. Take the meal planning out. Okay. Meal planning can sometimes be the thing that freaks people out. It's like, oh my God, what am I going to make tonight? Or, oh my God, what am I going to make all week? To that, of course, now Whole30 has taken over the world. So there's tons of things there. Um, you can just take one of your cookbooks that you have or one of the new ones that you bought and just cook your way through it. Or, I know some people do this with the Bible. They open up the Bible at some page and just read the random page. You could do the same with a cookbook. Just flip and find a page, and that's what you cook. And people either like it or they don't. Too bad. But that saves you some brain power. Okay. What I have done from time to time, and I'm about to do that again, is just grab the cookbook and go cover to cover, or at least the things you like. Like I don't really like fish, so I'm not going to cook the fish, but just every day start cooking something like that. Did I mention Real Plans? Real Plans does all your cooking and your shopping list for you. Um, that's the easiest thing. I mean, they have everything. It's already done. You already know what to do. You don't have to think about anything. You print out your list, off you go to the grocery store, and it's done. It's all done. I mean, they even tell you when to pull your meat out of the freezer and whatnot. So I think that's a great service. It's one of the best tools out there for Whole30. And speaking of shopping, get shipped or instant cart. And if you need some extra time or you're just burned out, sometimes grocery shopping, some people love to grocery shop, some people can't stand it. So if you're in the I don't really want to go to the grocery store kind of phase, then get shipped. I think shipped, it used to be $50 a year. I think I think I have a link that it makes it less expensive, but so worth it. I use it all the time. Makes my life so much easier. I've not done Instant Cart, but it's the same idea, I assume. Um, so if you're super bored and just over food in general, now this isn't for everybody. If you have medical issues, know what your medical issues are and know whether this is appropriate for you or not. But you can shorten your eating window. It's also considered intermittent fasting, which is very hipster, and um, I like it. I do like it, but I would only say do this after you've been on at least a Whole30. Your hormones need to be balanced in order for women. Men can do it anytime, but for women, your hormones need to be pretty well balanced in order to get any benefits from intermittent fasting. So, but by shortening your eating window, maybe what that means is, all right, so say you get up at 6 a.m., um, eat breakfast and lunch and have a big breakfast and a big lunch, and then maybe dinner, you just have some soup or something smaller. Or you just have the big lunch, the big breakfast and the big lunch, and then don't eat dinner. And that's perfectly okay. Again, barring any medical issues. So you might eat a little bit more for your two meals and then just not even deal with meal number three. Um, that is something I would really prefer you try on food freedom after you've done your Whole30 or your Whole60. But but it is a good tool. Let's see. I said try new foods. I think that's about all I wanted to hit on today. Um, burnout's pretty prevalent. Give the kid if you've got kids that can do it, give them $5 to do the put the plates and stuff in the dishwasher. Farm out, delegate, do whatever you can when you're just overdone and over it. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.